Welcome back from my sunshine. I remembered to load my save state, but I also did not remember to lower my headphone volume. Okay, should be good now. Okay, so now we're going over here, Rico Harbor. Oh, we got the terminal, so that's good. That'll help me get to Rico Harbor faster. If I don't hit all the walls on the way there. The portal's not open. Oh wait, yes it is. Good old Gooper Blooper breaks out. I used to love this fight as a kid, for some reason. Not really sure why. I'm not even that big a fan of Gooper Blooper, I just particularly liked this mission for some reason. Something's fishy in the freight area at that far end of the port. You can't quite see it from here, but I'm sure of it. Well, I'm sure you can't see it from here, that's what I'm sure of. Look at that slimy water, it's gross. It's moving. Our lovely port is ruined. By that icky paint like goop. Okay, that's enough. I want to say there's blue coin you get here? Maybe you need Yoshi. Whoa. Everything twitched around. Oh, well, I see a mark up there. Rehydrating bloopers. Well, I'll come back later. With Yoshi. These doors remind me of that one episode of Full Metal Alchemist where they're like, oh, Warehouse 13. Oh, it's spooky and scary. And then it just turned out to be Warehouse B. And the B was just rubbed a little bit, so it looked like a 1 and a 3. I don't think I can get that one that's up there right now. I guess I gotta come back with the rocket nozzle. Good. Oh, there's a plane going by. Surprised there's not more people around here to talk to. Oh well. I was always jealous of Shadow Mario how he could get this in one jump. I can't even do it, and I can spin jump. You could do it just so smoothly. Huh? Think the arrow is pointing the way on purpose? Really? Maybe. It's pointing the wrong way, though. It should be pointing up. That's the easier way. I also liked that little area down there. Actually, doesn't one of those guys have a... Doesn't one of these guys have a blue coin? Okay, just get through the gate. Drop down here. Spray all the stuff. Okay, camera, I need you. Well, there's an M. No, it's a W for Wumbo. So it's right about there being a blue coin down here in some form. Don't suppose there's anything else? Flood was about to reset, and I'm like, no, we're not done, Flood. I like that Flood does that. It just goes into rest mode, and he just resets his handles and lowers a little bit. I guess that's like... Okay, aside from the handles, that's like user adjustment. Like, he adjusts to the height of Mario so he can comfortably pump the handles. And then when he goes into rest mode, it's just like, okay, time to stop being at that extra height. Just go minimal. It's really cool. I love Flood's design, especially with the hover nozzle equipped. Okay, there's bound to be blue coins down here. I forgot to go get the red coins. I said I forgot. In the stream notification. There's a blue coin. I think this was one where when Misei got it, she's like, see how he's supposed to know to get that one? Like Misei does have a point with a lot of the blue coins, but that one was just like, you really think that one's that obscurely hidden? Like, it's literally just break the box. How obscure is that? Okay, you could stuff your face. Go away. What? Just wing guys? I hear the wing guys. You know, the guys who are not supposed to go in an angle. And something I was thinking about earlier was how you can punch and kick in Mario 64. You can't do that in this one. You grab instead. And I think grabbing is ultimately better because there's not really a point to having Mario being able to punch and kick, because he's all about jumping on people. It's like, if you nail that, you don't need the punching and kicking. But I find it interesting how Super Mario 64 added that, even though Mario's never really been about, like, punching and kicking enemies. It's always been... Oh, okay, I made this mistake too when I was thinking about it before. Not literally always just punching or not literally always just landing on enemies. Does this mark go somewhere? Oh, it does. Why is it green? Is it green to say, well, you could get this, but probably not? Also, I should look up as well. Up on the tower. But yeah, Mario has had other attack options before. Dude. But it's been pretty primarily jumping. So I think it's interesting that 64 did that. But then also, they do it in... Excuse me, never mind. I thought that was going to be the only blue coin that was up here, and it's like, no, there's this one. So it's right to come up here at least a little bit. Yeah, in Donkey Kong 64, they do the same thing, and I think it makes more sense there, because that feels like more of a Donkey Kong thing to do. Because Donkey Kong has had the roll attacks. So in a way... Oh, okay, I'll get this one then. Screw you. Gravity. So Donkey Kong kind of was a little bit more quote-unquote combat-oriented than Mario. Whereas Mario is more like, you know, the ability to defeat enemies by landing on them is kind of more of a platforming mechanic than an actual combat mechanic. But I think it's weird that Super Mario 64 is like, you know what? Punching and kicking. Even though that's something that makes more sense in Donkey Kong 64, but Mario came first. I hope I explained that train of thought well, because I probably didn't. Yeah, it feels like something that, you know, that Mario 64 did because Donkey Kong did it, but that's not the case. Mario came out first. Is there anything in these crates? See, it's not obscure to wonder if there's anything in the crates. I think that's a silly thought to have. Ow. Oh, okay. I think there's some M's up here, so let's get those. No? Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's one over there. I'm not gonna bother busting them all open. So how many blue coins is that now? Do not jump. 9. Cool. And I know of 2 that I can't really get right now, which is the X. I could probably get the one going the one way, but I don't think I could get it going the other way. Well, I don't know. Because, like, the one thing stopping you from getting up here quickly is this. So if I open that up, which I did... Hey, are you looking at the M? I know we're in the middle of a crisis and all, but... You think you could scrub off the walls, too? When you've got a minute, that is. No rush. I got time right now. That reminds me of... Like a week or 2 ago... Someone wanted to talk with me on Discord. He's like, "Hey, when you got a minute, ping me." I'm like, I got time right now. And then my brother came up and was like, "Hey, you want to help with the yard work?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I felt a little bad because I told that person, "Yeah, I got time right now," and then I left to go do something while waiting for him to respond. Get these crates open. I want them all gone, so it's easier to get to the... You know, never mind, I'll just do that. Never mind about all of them. Okay. Quickly now. Go down into the sewers. Do some diving. I kind of wish I could pop up through the fountain, but that's not how that works. I can't tell if the diving is helping me go faster. Oh, wait, it's over there. No, get it! Okay. Other ways should hopefully be easier. Just gotta position yourself a little bit ahead. Spray the... Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I got mail. Okay, spray the X. My headset doesn't feel like it's on right. And then we dive. And this should be easier because we won't be constantly hitting our heads on sewer's ceiling. What? Okay. No. All right, I'll get that one later when we can turbo nozzle. That's fine. What are you angry about? Just why in the blazes is this stuff? I can't even get my work done. It's gone, dude. Well, I mean, mostly. I'll just pop from up there? Can't get up there. Alright, I think that's all of it. No, it's not. You stop making more. You stop. Oh, isn't there a blue coin in here? See, once you start to get used to it, it's like, okay, just spray everything. You think there's a blue coin in here? I'm gonna spray it. I'm running out of water, jeez. Okay. Ow. I was mashing both A and B to try to get out of that faster. And I clonked my head. There's a blue coin over there. And I think this level is... It's cool how it clearly wants you to go up to Gooper Blooper. I mean, like, that is the objective. You gotta go beat the boss. But there's multiple ways to go. Because the game is guiding you... Like, let me get up on the ship so I can show you. You can probably see it, that moving platform back and forth. That's the crane that I landed on, getting a blue coin. Yeah, so the sign over there, the guy says, is it really? It's guiding you? Huh? It's onto the crane, and then through this, like, inverted maze, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's a cool way of making a maze that you can get out of at any time, because you just fall out of it. But you can't, like, cheat it by jumping over the walls, because... Okay. You can't cheat it by going over the walls, because it's inverted. You can't jump, or you can't fall and then go right back up, unless you're using the rocket nozzle, but you don't have that right now. But then you could also just do what I did, and get up on this ship, on the steam pipe, and then just jump up there. That's the way I wanted to phrase that. And it's not even a hard jump to make. You can kickflip. You don't even have to spin jump like a pro. But yeah, then once you through that maze, you go on another crane. And then you go across the submarine and then onto that other crane, like right there. Those guys jumping out of the water turning the platforms, is that only with Yoshi? Oh, I thought I saw a blue coin down there. No, that's a bolt. But I want to talk to the guys. No, don't fall into the water again. And they use the goo water to keep you from just swimming up to the crane. Like, this is pretty neat. And then you could break these crates open like I did before. Sorry, voice dying. Oh, it's not all gone. Okay. Let's get this. Now is the guy happy? No. He'll never be happy. You know, once you actually get up there, you can break the crates open and then have a fast way back up there if you're just exploring. Oh yeah, these guys just turn into little platforms. Interesting. Excuse me. Let's finally go get that blue coin that's on the fountain. Keep walking past. Where do these bloops come from? What? Get out of the sewers. What's this guy got to say? The goop is coming out of those crates over there. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything as gross as that. Oh, the boxes have diarrhea! Sorry. Couldn't resist the crude joke. Hey, clean the mark. Can you... Are you happy now? Oh, in a crisis volume, you just scrub off the volume and go inside the sewers. So that's, 12. 13. I mean, it would be a safe bet to say there's probably more blue coins exclusive to this mission, and then start to look around for them. But do I want to? I mean, kind of. But do I think there really are that many? That it's worth, like, really looking around? Yeah, probably not. That's a weird effect. Is it supposed to be doing that? You know, where it looks like there's, like, football-shaped images rolling over the goo. Like Phantom Manta, but they're not mantas. They don't have tails. Or knuckles. Yeah, I think right now the only other blue coins that there would be up on the scaffolding, and I would imagine those would still be there in later missions. So I'm just not gonna. Let's clean up the box's goo. Why not try pulling on it by pressing B? Way to give it away. Hey, they put the goo back. Clean that up. Yeah, there's faster ways you could do this, but I always feel more safe just pulling off the front arms first, and then going for the face. Can't think of much else to say about this. Like, yeah, scoop a blooper, just keep pulling. It's got the boss theme that I really like. My favorite boss theme. Sprayed more ink, I guess. We can stop calling it goo. It's blooper ink, I suppose. I mean, it's still the icky paint like goo that's moving. And I just realized it really is moving because it's bubbling. So that Toad was not wrong. This paint like goop is moving. It's bubbling. You know, you got that pattern on it that's moving. Just drag his face an extra long time. That's cool. Oh no, you can't dive there. It's too shallow. That's how he died. He dove where it was too shallow. Yeah, I think I said before, but like there was one time I just beat the boss and I just decided to just go around spreading goop around, like sliding around with it. It's actually kind of fun. Just doing the slide. Hey, they put the crate back too. Oh, I wasn't done. I was gonna go break the crate again. Slightly goopy Mario. Yeah, I know, Noki Bay. I'm not going there. I got red coins in Rico Harbor to get that. Or not Rico Harbor. The Pina Park. Yeah. If you like Pina Park Lotta, or popping balloons on a roller coaster, if you're not into Mecha Bowser, and you have half a blue coin to find on the beach. You're gonna find the other half. Which just makes me think of the Pendants of Life from Legends of the Hidden Temple. I loved that game show as a kid. I still think it's a pretty fun concept for a game show. Especially the temple run part. No, not Records of the pirate ship. Oh, man. Try not to talk when I reload the level, because I want to edit these and put them up on YouTube, and I don't want to be talking during parts that I'll cut out. The parts that should be cut out. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because, like, if I'm saying something interesting, then who cares what the gameplay is, because it's like, it's Super Mario Sunshine. Everyone's seen Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, there was some episodes of Legend of the Hidden Temple I watched on YouTube. Beach Cannon Secret, yeah, that one. And I think it was like 10 or so episodes. It wasn't like a full season or anything. I swear, at least half of those episodes, or most of them, they had a temple guard like right away. It's like they shouldn't be able to do that. They should not be able to put a temple guard right at the start, wherever like you have to go there to get into the temple. Why would you put a temple guard there and force the contestants to lose a Pendant of Life for doing nothing but entering the temple? That is so stupid. And so is the bullet bill. Just go away. Nope, spray it first. And then throw it. And I missed. I like this design for Bob-omb. With digital face. You know, gets around the moral quandary of like, well, when they explode, do they explode and die? Are they suicide bombers? Which I've never thought of, because, you know, you get like the Bob-omb partners in Paper Mario games, and they explode and then just land right next to Mario again. Just totally fine. I do not buy into the headcanon that they sacrifice themselves when they explode. Like, it's just a fact of life that they can explode and then just be fine. Like a Voltorb. You know, when he uses self-destruct. It's totally fine when it's done. It's not like a literal exploding like a bomb. It's a burst of energy. But yeah, I'm hoping that the thing with the temple guards was just that batch of episodes I happened to watch, and isn't actually the whole series having most of the temple runs start with a temple guard. Which, you know, I was always afraid of the idea of a temple guard. You know, just like if I saw one as a kid, I would be pretty scared. Which apparently I think a lot of kids were, from what I remember hearing about in interviews and stuff. Oh. Well, at least I got a life before I died. I don't know what coin I missed. It would be nice if I had like a little map of red coins. But this isn't Super Mario 64 DS. Speaking of, it is such a shame that there was no Donkey Kong 64 DS. Excuse me. But, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles when Rare was bought out by Microsoft, of all people. Nintendo completely missed their chance for some unknown reason. Like, why would Nintendo not buy up the guys who were just so good to them in the 64 era? Like, it's such a head scratcher. I think I'm still missing one. Nope. Okay. So just need to wait for this to show up again. Got it. Now watch me die a billion times on the Yoshi Go Around Secret 1. Yeah, I think I've said this before. I might even have said this before during these streams, but I am a big hoper. Someone who is really hoping for a Donkey Kong 64 remake or successor. You know, if those 3D Donkey Kong rumors are true, I hope it's I know collectathons aren't really in style anymore, but I want it to be one. So I just really like. I mean, I know people tend to gravitate towards collectathons for the more exploration-based nature, but I like specifically about 64. Its style of worlds, like, you know, it's one thing to give you a cool world to explore around, but the specific aesthetics that 64 had, I really liked. And I liked that you got 5 different characters with their own abilities. Although arguably Donkey Kong didn't have any abilities, but you know, that's a story for a different day or something like that. But the sad thing is, I don't think they would, like, if they did do another collectathon Donkey Kong, that they would have to make up new Kongs, or, you know, use pretty much the same old Kongs that they've been using since the original Donkey Kong Country. You know, Donkey, Diddy, Cranky, Candy, and Funky. I mean, I wouldn't mind Dixie showing up again. I've grown pretty fond of Dixie lately, because Donkey Kong Country 2. Where were the bananas again? Oh, there's bananas. Although I think it would be a fun idea to be able to, like, you take the same ideas that... Oh, I didn't realize I could get water while holding the fruit. Don't fall in the water. You know, you take the same ideas that 64 had, that Donkey Kong 64 had, but you break them up into, instead of, like, you know, having 5 different characters who all have their own, like, separate guns, and then those guns were specifically, like, had specific switches to them. Like, okay, here's a gun switch, but only Donkey Kong's gun can activate it. Like, I think they should break that up to just be one character has a gun, and they're the one who can activate those switches. Like, make it so much more straightforward. And the same thing with music. Instead of all 5 characters having music, just one has music. And that's what makes them special. I still don't die before even starting the red coins, dingus. I still don't like that idea as much as just straight up reviving Donkey Kong 64, but I'll take what I can get, really. I know some people will be like, man, if they remake Donkey Kong 64, like, if they make a Donkey Kong 64 successor, if it doesn't have the DK rap, its own, like, DK rap, I'm not buying it. Like, DK rap's okay, but, you know, it's not the best thing. Like, don't overhype it. It's like, I know people would do that just because it's, you know, just for the meme value, but it's like, is it really that funny? Okay, I'm gonna cut some corners here. Which, as I've discovered with actual paper, when you cut a corner, you just get 2 more corners. You ever notice that? Because, you know, you cut a corner off, but then it becomes, like, you basically get 2 triangles in its place. You know, it goes from 1 point to 2 points. So when you cut off a corner, it just becomes 2 corners. Because technically, you made a 5th edge to it. Okay, knock on wood. I think I've got this. Just don't fall and die. Dude! Well, at least I know I have plenty of time, and the coins are easy to find. Spoke way too soon. I should not have said what I said. Just like, I was gonna say Dumbledore. No, it was Hagrid who said that. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Which, you know, speaking of, like, Harry Potter, I've seen people going around, like, you know, pretty much demonizing Harry Potter just because its creator is awful. And it's like, Man, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of, like, you can't enjoy this thing because the creator is a terrible person. It's like, that's not how liking things works. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Not for everyone. I understand if someone doesn't like Harry Potter just because the creator is terrible. Like, that's fair. Like, if you can't enjoy the thing they created because you look at that and you remember what the person who made it is like, I get that. But, you know, I would not go around being like, oh man, you like Harry Potter? That's so stupid because Harry Potter was made by a terrible person. It's like, okay, well then how about you point me to a fantasy series that primarily focuses on magic, that uses like wands and magic potions, and isn't like, I don't know. Because I feel like Harry Potter is a very specific aesthetic that you just don't see covered, even in other things that are magic focused. Because like, there's that game, Wizard of Legend. Like, sure, that's about wizards, but it's not like Harry Potter wizards. They don't use magic wands and, like I said, create and craft potions. Don't jump off the front. Okay. So it's like, okay, well, if I'm not allowed to enjoy Harry Potter, you point me to something that's exactly like it, but not made by someone who's awful. Okay, did not die, so... Okay. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to spin jump and then land on the bricks. But it didn't work out. But it's okay. Because we got it. Yeah. Whew. $35. Okay, so now we can go back to Rico Harbor. Which is quite literally a hop, skip, and a jump away. I mean, maybe ow. I'm not counting that. Hop, skip, jump. Okay. No. Hop, skip, and a jump, and then one more jump, and then some hover nozzling. But, you know, same essence. Okay, now get out of there. What was that? Something confirmed. It's been reported that a lone Yoshi egg, excuse me, has been spotted on a local rooftop. This news is unconfirmed. Okay, so I guess it wasn't confirmed. It was unconfirmed. Also, how do you not confirm a Yoshi egg on someone's rooftop? Let alone the fact that that's news. You know, that's a joke Chuck Conroy made when he did this game. Was that, man, you have to think about the fact that an egg on someone's roof is considered newsworthy. That's not exactly how he phrased it, but, you know, I can't remember that. I've seen that Let's Play like 8 times over, and I do not remember quotes from it like other people do. Man, these are big crates! Oh, I can get up to the blue coin now. Or, you know, not necessarily a blue coin, but, you know, it is, but, you know, it's an M. Now it's a blue coin. Now I've gotten it. So that's what, 15? 14, okay. I was one over this time. I don't suppose any new coins have spawned in. So I'm gonna go surfing. Ow. Go surfing on my face. There we go. There's a triple jump for you. That's right. I'm the big daddy of blooper surfing. Really? But you don't have a rivet gun or a drill or a cool mask with like holes in it that's kind of like a diver mask, but it's like its own design? You like surfing? Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Oh, but one thing. Big Daddy waives all liability for accidents. Now hang loose, bud. I don't remember what the stats are. I always think it's like, okay, this one's the fastest because it's red or pink. But I think that's actually the slowest, but I'm going to go on yellow. Because I can't remember. Okay, there's sure to be coins that I can only get right now. Yep, there's one. I mean, I could probably use the rocket nozzle, but I'm not gonna. This feels easier. Also, you can jump on the boundary. Never mind. I mean, you can, but I did it wrong. And I'm not going to try again because then I'll just die again. Blooper surfing always reminds me of that one time Chugga Conroy's controller died while he was doing blooper surfing. He's like, oh no, no, I'm going to die. I'm going to crash and die. And then he didn't. He ended up finding a spot where he could just drag against the wall. I think he stayed there too long and ended up dying, but it was still a great moment that he didn't die for a bit. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna talk to the rest of these guys. You know, there sure are some odd folks out there. Taming little bloopers is bizarre enough. Running on their backs? I tell you, some folks are just plain loony. I thought he said lonely for a moment. Good camera. The guy in the pier, he's a big daddy blooper surfing. That's nothing to sneeze at, and I tell you that much. Me? No, I do not ride bloopers. No, thank you. Alright. What's up, Captain? I heard there's blooper surfing around here. Do you know where? No. No, I don't. With these arrow signs pointing around? No idea. This pier is not that big. You could just... Okay. There's blooper surfing around here. Where could it be? It's not in the warehouse. Oh, look, was that over there? Oh, well, why don't I go check that out? That guy's really stupid. Or blind, or whatever you want to call him. Really lazy to not look around, like, properly at all. Oh, I saw a blue coin. Is there any more over here? I guess not. Oh, I saw an M. I'm gonna have to get that later. I swear, even when I'm doing a race, I think I always end up getting that blue coin just because it's right there. You know, why not? Excuse me, come through. You can't jump when you're doing that, apparently. I could have died doing that. Okay, I think we got them all, so let's go to the main course. You know, like dinner, the main course, but also the main course, like an obstacle course. You thought that guy was a big daddy of blooper surfing? Then who's this guy? He's the big kahuna. Wahoo! You want to go for a ride, Blood? You know, I took a ride in here, so I'm kind of blooper surfed out the moment. Go ahead and jump on the blooper you like best. Go on. Show me some blooper surfing, and you win yourself a prize. Woo! Yellow blooper surfing! So another secret to this one is to jump over walls. Whoa, and don't hit cones. Literally just cones. Just a 3D cone object, not even modeled after a traffic cone. Spinning walls. And then those blocks going up and down. Like, who are you fooling? Who's gonna run into that? Not me. I'll run into this. I forgot you can't jump while skidding on the ground. I narrated my own death, just accidentally. Because, you know, sometimes that happens. Let's go red this time. Well, I'm dead this time. I can't tell what speed this one is. I think this is the slowest, because it feels like it has the best handling. You know, I think that's interesting, that... Oh, I'm gonna die again. Like, the idea of racing stats. Because, you know, that... I'm dropping frames. Okay, you done dropping frames now? If you're just gonna be red the whole time, I'm gonna open my mail. If you're gonna stabilize frames? Do I not actually have time to open my mail frames? Would Could you just stabilize, please? I'm trying to do a thing here, and I'm fairly certain that when I download my VODs, that anytime I drop frames, it's dropped in the VOD too, so if you could stabilize, I would appreciate it. Okay, if you stable now, let's do this. I think I actually am most comfortable on the yellow blooper. Yeah, racing stats. I feel like, and I think this is not actually my own argument. I think Poltergust was saying this before, or something to this effect. But you know, it feels like racing stats are always just speed and handling. Like those are the only two stats that matter. And it's kind of a shame. Like racing, it's a shame that racing doesn't have more stats it can play with to make customization matter. There. The secret is to not go towards that short wall that I ran into before. Like, don't even bother, because there's other places you can go. Yeah, like, speed and handling are the only two that ever matter. And it seems like those are always the ones that are traded off, like that and acceleration. Which, you know, in something like Mario Kart, I'm pretty fond of acceleration. Please stop dropping frames. I will continue opening my mail while this goes through the motions of, you know, this. Okay, put the knife away, and then you can pick up the controller. I guess it's not really much of a knife, it's more of a letter opener. Frames, you want to stop? Excuse me. Okay, so now we're going to go back into blooper surfing and do that again, but fast. Oh man, Cage Shine Sprite, I love that one. Stop going into the red! As I was saying, Cage Shine Sprite, I love that one, but we gotta go to bloopers. We gotta go in again. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more ways to give, like, vehicle customization in a racing game weight. You know, some way it matters. Just stop dropping frames, please. Oh, you want to go for a ride, bud? You want to jump on the blooper you like best? Go on. Do the super blooper server and you win yourself a prize. I'm gonna go green this time. Yeah, I think it's kind of lame that the off-roading stat, which I think they really only had in Mario Kart 7, it feels really meaningless. Because it's not like you actually can go off-roading with it. Because, like, shortcuts that go off-road exclusively require a mushroom. Like, there's pretty much no disputing that. And your off-road stat is not going to change that. And it's not even going to make it easier to take those shortcuts either. Oh, man, I was... Oh, okay. That's right. I thought I wasn't fast enough. No, I was fast enough. I have 7 lives. Oh, man. Am I really gonna grind lives in Super Mario Sunshine? Probably not. But I don't like that I have 7. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna hit start recording. I'm gonna hit start recording so that when I edit this all up for YouTube, I at least have stuff recorded for myself to put up over, you know, paste and editing over the stuff that gets missed by dropped frames. It feels like a smart idea to start just doing that in general, but I don't know if my computer can handle that very well. I don't know if it's going to end up making it suffer in any way. So now they want us to go up on that ship, but you can still just go up over there onto the scaffolding the way I've done it before. You could also probably just grab the rocket nozzle and just skip this. Port is strangely quiet today, huh? I guess I'd appreciate the peace and solitude. To be honest, though, I could do with a bit more excitement. How about this? Is that exciting enough for you? Hey, this is a dangerous place to be clamoring about. Hanging off of that hook? It's an accident in the making. Where's the captain? Is he around? No, he's gone. Is he on this ship? Oh yeah, they took away that ramp, but you can just come in here. What are you doing, bud? I'm gonna shine this deck till the sun smiles back. Not quite there, though. Nope, not yet. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Excuse me. I'm gonna polish it till I can hear people's shoes squeak on her. Hey, don't walk there! Sorry. Let's just climb out of here. Ow. Why did I get hurt for that? Oh, yeah. These guys got... I remembered correctly. These guys have blue coins. Sorry, guy. I gotta come back in and get this coin. Okay, the other guy did not have one. This guy probably does not. Oh, he does. Okay. Get out of there. I feel like I gotta get the coin before it disappears, but that's not how that works. The enemy does not respawn, so neither does the coin, so if you miss it, you would lose it. And then you'd have to start over, and that would be stupid. That would be worse than them just being obscure. You know, if you ask me, anyway. So yeah, forget doing this the way they want you to do it, because I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, because that's how open video games should be. Or open world, anyway, you know. Which, okay, this is not open world, it's more of a sandbox, but, you know, same difference. You know, it's a game where you don't have to follow a set path, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna talk to this guy. Wow, you made it all the way up here. Hey, by the way, have you spoken to that guy on the roof over there? No, I haven't. Ow. No! It's okay, because there's no water over here now, so I could just take the crane. You know, it's like that They Might Be Giant song. They'll need a crane. Except we're not taking a house apart. We're not using a metal ball hung from a chain. Also, that song is about divorce, so it really isn't like that song. And how would anyone climb all the way up there? Well, like this? Okay, well, bad example. Come on. Like that. The oh, you can't use it yet nozzle. My favorite. Hey, it's just like in the movies. You know that scene? It's where something's on the manhole and they can't get it open? Oh, he's talking about the boxes here on the manhole. Okay, so there's a rocket nozzle over there. But the rocket nozzle they really want you to get is behind the cage. So we'll get it later. I mean, we'll get it now, but it'll take a little bit. So I'm gonna come over here and get the blue coin. I swear, I have like 3 different ways of saying blue coin. You know, 3 different ways of using inflection. Get out of here, wind guy. No one likes you. Bye. I say bye like I knocked him off the ledge. No, I killed him. Oh, it's over there. So get that blue coin over there. Stupid wind guy. I never liked you. I was always afraid of you as a kid. Now I think about it, I'm not really sure why I was scared of them. I think just because when they hit you, they knock you over, and that is very likely to knock you off of whatever you're climbing. That got you high enough to encounter a wind guy. Just trying to be fancy. Ah, okay. And there it is. Rocket nozzle. I wonder how many rocket nozzlings it takes to get into the gauge shine sprite. I mean, you can just rocket up from the bottom, like down there. But they put the goop there, so it's a little hard to get there. I suppose if you're careful enough. But I know for a fact you can rocket up there, so it's probably not that hard. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so there's the one over there. Okay, we're here now. That's fine. Yeah, right over there. So what I want to do... Well, first get rid of the blooper so he doesn't mess me up as I go to do what I want to do, which is... No! Okay. Plan B, which is what I'm sure most people do. You get under it, you charge up for a blast, and then you go up. Same difference. I just thought sliding down would be easier. Is there anything on these yachts? I feel like there might be. No? Well, at least I pressure washed this guy's yacht. He can pay me for that later. I know he can afford it. He's got a freaking yacht. Oh, you gotta not be holding the thumbstick when you press A to jump out of the water. In case you didn't know. I like how Mario went Yahoo even though there was no takeoff. Anything up here? Hello? This is the quote-unquote required path, so I assume there's gonna be something over here. That probably wasn't before. Oh, the shadow's just for that coin. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought this, but these hooks always made me think of candy canes. Also reminds me of a toy I had. That wasn't actually a crane. It was like a, you know, like a toy version of like a mechanic's hanging lamp. And I ended up breaking the hook on it because I was a stupid kid and I broke toys sometimes, which I'm sure a lot of people did. Probably not just me. Any blue coins under the water now? I think I've got them, all the water ones for now. My voice just isn't cooperating today. I should have taken a throat lozenge before starting. How come you can't grab that chain like Mario? The grating, you know, like the other stuff you can grab. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, past these cheaps that decide, you know what, drowning people is not cool. I'm just gonna jump out of the water like I'm a dolphin. Which, you know, is probably like a cheap's best way of life. You know, that's a good life to them. Up and over. It's like that sea shanty. I don't think that sea shanty was called Up and Over, but I don't. That's the only part to it I remember, so that's, you know, to me it might as well be the name. Camera, would you get behind me? All right. I don't know why, but this specific areas make me think of Splatoon. Which, you know, this game does feel pretty summery, so... Yeah, so... I really like how Splatoon nailed the feel of summer. Like, that's kind of hard to explain, but it's like... With, like, just the atmosphere, it feels summery. Can I get the turbo nozzle now? What are you looking at? A beautiful harbor is clean again. Oh, what a happy day. Still, I have a strange feeling of foreboding. I'm just a worrywart, I guess. I mean, it's... Don't look over there, then, I guess. I vaguely remember there being a blue coin up here. You would think Helipad would have something exciting. But no. I guess not. Can I get that blue coin that's over there? Oh. Get out of the water. Excuse me. Alright, fine. Oh, would you cooperate? Okay, so it's not here, it's over here. Yes. There. Oh, I couldn't go into over-the-shoulder view while rocketing down. Which is funny, because you can go into over-the-shoulder view and then take off. But you can't do it while you're falling. It's too bad you can't use this to aim, like, change the angle of takeoff. Like, rocket nozzling will always be straight up. And that's straight up annoying, you know? I do not remember where the turbo nozzle is. You know, the one you collect to get the other boxes open. Sure, I'll collect that, whatever. Darn it. Just having no luck with the rocket nozzle. Rico Harbor. See, there's a rocket nozzle. I think there's a turbo nozzle box around here somewhere, but it's not a real one. Man, I'm tired of my throat. Hang on, I'm gonna get a lozenge. Now my foot itches. Okay. I was pretty sure there was a turbo nozzle box up here. I'm not even sure if I should be worried about the turbo nozzle, but I do want to get that blue coin from the X. Oh yeah, you're a 1-up. Cool. Okay, so there's an invisible one, a hologram. But where is a real one? Finding a turbo nozzle box has become more of a mission than the actual mission. That one's just a hologram, I think. But I'll go check it out anyway. I actually kind of missed the hover nozzle right now. But I do want to use the rocket nozzle once we're... Ow! See, they do that! Ow! But yeah, I do want to use the rocket nozzle to beat the mission. So, I'll hang on to it. Okay. In a way, the scaffolding is almost like a maze. But like a 3D maze. Oh, don't go down. Okay, thank you for dying, I guess. You can see a splot where one of the guys was shooting ink. Seriously, where's that dang turbo nozzle? Is that one real? No. No, it's not. Maybe it'll become real in a later mission. So I'll just be patient then. Come over here and get this rocket nozzle. Refuel. That made me think of like the name of like a racing game, a remake. like Nitro. I guess Nitro Fueled, you know, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is probably what I was thinking of. But it reminded me of Nitro Fueled, and that got me thinking, like, man, I want to play that Crash game, Crash Racing game. Oh, the rocket nozzle doesn't go as high as I thought it did. I want to play that one that was designed around being able to merge carts with another racer. Like, I know it was a terribly unbalanced game, where you could just merge with someone who would give you the best guns and have them autopilot you to the, you know, into first. And then at the last second, you unmerge and then you become the winner, and the other guy doesn't get credit for it. But I still want to give it a try. That sounds like a fun concept. Which, unfortunately, because of the aforementioned problem of fusing and then unfusing at the last second so that you win and not the other guy, it sounds like that concept just is not one that can work. Because that's just how you would do it. You would merge with someone, win, and then at the last second unmerge so that you're the one who wins. Wasn't there a blue coin up here too? No? Oh, there's the captain. I'm gonna go talk to him. Oh, wrong button. Ow! See the shine sprite up there. Inside the cage. I found it first. Very cool, huh? Yeah, how in the world can I get up there? Oh, maybe like this. Oh, that's right, you don't have one of these. Alright, what mission is next? Probably Gooper Blooper again. Alright, let's go back in. Sorry, I'm just reading this birthday card. I'm definitely more appreciative of birthday cards now. But not just because I'm an adult and I can appreciate, you know, sentiments more. Oh yeah, Sorry, the lozenge. I'm trying not to choke on the lozenge. Would you stop it with the fireworks? It's not the 4th of July. It's not July yet. It's still June. Secret of Rico Harbor. That's the one. That's what I wanted to say. Rico Tower. Well, it looks like trouble's up early. Now, the ocean is all dirty around that tower. Yes, it's almost like the goo shows up wherever there's a shine. Game theory for you. Shines are the real villains of Super Mario Sunshine. I can't believe it. But yeah, birthday cards. I definitely feel like I can appreciate them more now. Being, you know, having honestly a little less self-worth. That's nice to just be reminded, like, oh yeah, that's right. People do care. It's maybe too hard for you to wrap your noodle around. And I can tell there's something suspicious about this tower. By the way, how could anyone ever climb this thing? You don't know, do you? I know. Also, how stupid an idea is that of a tower that you can't climb? Like, stairs? Or a ladder? You know, I can give out some pretty handy info now and then. Like that wall over there? It's... never mind. What wall where? What are you talking about? You're crazy. I'm just gonna come over here and just kick climb. I think that's what they called it in Super Mario 64. I think most people would call it a wall jump because that's what it is. It's you connect with the wall and then you jump. Which, you know, I don't know if you realize this, but that's not a thing you can do in real life, sadly. Although, what I was actually thinking of was wall run. You know, like in Mirror's Edge, where you literally just run along this. Would you stop it with the fireworks? Where you literally just run along the side of a wall. Yeah, you can't do that in real life. I tried. you can only... The only thing you can do with a wall is what's called a tack. You know, tack. Not attack, just tack. I'm just being a little bit more clear with my language there. Which, attack is basically just this. Except you don't jump off the wall as far. So it's basically a wall jump, but you cannot do it consecutively. I mean, you kind of can, but... Like, I think most people would succumb to gravity pretty quickly. So it's funny how I was just saying, like, oh yeah, wall jumps don't work in real life, and then I'm like, oh wait, tack. That's kind of a wall jump. But yeah, it was wall running I was thinking of that doesn't work. Like, if you're good, you can do 2 tacks off the same wall, you know, get 2 steps in. But, yeah, it doesn't work. You can't do that. There we go. Easy enough. Wasn't there one race I did with Y where I just died on this one like a million times? And I was so frustrated. Sorry, right now I'm just thinking like, okay, I know I should probably text my grandmother that I got, you know, say thank you for the card. I'm not sure if I still have her number on my phone. I probably do because I don't regularly clear numbers out because I don't even regularly get new numbers. Sorry, the lozenge moved back into the middle of my mouth, so now I've got a little lisp. Put it back over on the other side of my teeth. So I'm just thinking about like, you know, I'll probably ask my mom later to confirm like, is this is her number, right? What are they mad about? Fireworks! Looks like that huge blooper thing is over there at the helipad now. Can't see anything from here. Get closer, dummy! Yeah, I would also ask, like, what exactly to say, because... I mean, you know, obviously say, like, thank you for the card, but, like, I don't regularly text my grandmother, as evident by the fact that I'm not sure I still have her number. Or not sure I still have the right number. So, you know, how do you intro that? Like, I feel like saying just thank you for the card out of nowhere is like a little off. Why is that wheel springy? I forgot that was a thing. Alright, ink face. Ow. Ow. Okay, do it right. Okay, what's the fast way to do this? I think it's just... You stick his hands down, and then... No? You must find a way to fight it. There we go. Did I get hurt? I can't tell. I like how the camera's locked on him. That's pretty cool. This game does not have a lock-on button, but it's cool that it decided, you know what, we're in a boss fight, so what are you going to want the camera to be on? Probably the boss. And so they do that. It's smart camera design. You know, I feel like a lot of people do get hung up in how many differences this game has to Super Mario 64. Like, oh, it's more linear, you have to, you know, you have to get the 7th shine of every area. The blue coins are meaningless because the only shines that matter are the Shadow Mario ones. I feel like enough people don't give this game credit for being good. Like, I've been having a great time with this game. Like I said before, it controls great. I'm having fun exploring. I don't think the blue coins are that terribly hard to get. And I discovered just how open the game actually is. When you decide, you know what, I don't want to do the game how it wants me to do it. You know, up until the point where it's like, yeah, okay, you do need these shines. And, you know, I was thinking before, I feel like the complaint that blue coins are meaningless because the shines they get you don't unlock anything. that's kind of a silly complaint when you consider the fact that Super Mario 64 doesn't require you to get all the stars to beat the game. So technically speaking, the stars you don't get don't matter. I mean, I understand the fact that, like, well, you know, for progression's sake, I could get get one of the 100 coin shines and have that count for my total of stars that unlock things. But, you know, completionism is usually, you know, at the end of the day, it's pretty pointless. So I think it's silly to say, oh, this thing that exists for completionists, it's pointless. I mean, like yeah, that's what completionism is. It's grabbing everything, whether it has value or not. You know, it's completing every side quest, even if all you get for it is a piece of toast. Hey, Coins on the water, good luck. I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? Oh well, too late. Okay, so there's a nice path. It should be easy to follow. Hardest one is, well, there's this one, and then there's the boat one that I passed before. That's between two boats. You know, like, wasn't that a show Zach Galifianakis did? Between Two Ferns? No, I missed it. Okay, let's save that one for last. Ah, okay. I remember trying to do this one as a kid and getting so mad at how hard it was that I got up and I smacked the GameCube with the controller. The GameCube still has marks on it from doing that. So, you know, don't do that. There are consequences. You know, the GameCube still works, and so's the controller. But it's all scratched up now. It's not in mint condition. Okay, let's not grab the green one this time. Let's grab the easier to control one, which I believe is the red one. No, don't miss the button. Good luck. Don't do that. And I'm getting burpy because of the... Excuse me, because of the... Excuse me, I can't even say it! Stop burping! The lozenge! Because I keep swallowing because of it, but I'm also talking between the swallows. So it's, you know, trapping air, and then I burp. Okay. I got the hardest one. So now I gotta get the second hardest one. Which is all of them, if you play like that. But no, the one by the, you know, the one that you gotta jump for. The one by the submarine sandwich. I can't believe there are people out there with fireworks. I'm pretty sure fireworks are illegal in New Jersey. They're doing them anyway. I hate that. It's like, you know why fireworks are illegal in New Jersey? Because it's a forest fire risk. And you're doing them anyway because you're a stupid idiot who just gotta have fireworks for his 4th of July, even though it's not even the 4th yet. It's not even July. It's so stupid. It's like, you're really gonna risk everyone's safety for your own freaking need for fireworks on the 4th of July when it's not even the 4th of July? So I'm just chewing up the lozenge now. Let me take a drink of water. It's been reported that a lone Yoshi egg is on someone's roof. Sources are unconfirmed. Which means that they're just like, oh, there might be an egg on some, you know, there's rumors that there was an egg on someone's roof. Isn't that weird? But you know, when you think about it, a Yoshi isn't just, you know, a Yoshi egg isn't just an egg. It's not like a chicken egg. It's like a special egg. So I guess when you think about it, it is newsworthy. Like, if you had an ostrich egg on your roof and you live somewhere where ostriches don't regularly, you know, exist, that'd be pretty newsworthy. Okay, get that one. Nice. I see my opening. Whew, okay. Now don't do something stupid. To 6. This is number 7. 8 is over here. Yeah, over there. Darn it. Okay, don't die turning around. Okay, I realize I'm heading towards a wall right now. No! The camera! Camera! I can't believe they've done this. I'm trying to decide if I'm mad or not. It's like, I'm not mad, but I am. I'm not fuming. I'm not tense, but it's just like, that's so stupid. I can't believe the camera did that. I'm kind of mad. I think that was supposed to be a spin jump, Mario. Look at me being fancy. Just get myself some fancy feast because I'm so fancy. Then I miss a coin again. 2 coins! I found them, guys! Okay, I feel like that's the easiest way to go to get that one. Okay, now I suppose I'll follow the path as intended, for the most part. Okay, so I'm saving the one you gotta jump for last. Apparently not. No, I will. Because, oh... Because hopefully... Don't do that. Stop doing that, man. Hopefully it'll... Oh... That's a pretty bad way to go out, you know? You smashed into a wall with your jet ski and then you drown. It's pretty awful. I also forgot there's red coins in the secret of the tower. So I should go get that when I'm done this. So don't forget to do it at the end of the stream again, like I did the ones in... I was gonna say Beyonce Village. We haven't gotten there yet. We can get there, but we're not gonna go there yet. What? Okay, at least it didn't smash into the wall. Where are they now? I lost track of where they are. Okay, get this one. Don't smash into a buoy. Ah. Trying to think what would be the best one to save for last. That you can have a pretty safe bet you won't, you know, you'll have time to avoid, you know, recenter the camera and avoid smashing into a wall. And I think you need to do this one to beat the game. This one, this is episode 6. If you don't beat this, you can't beat Shadow Mario, and then you can't beat the game. Isn't that wild? Isn't that Breath of the? Okay, I'm gonna mash the center of the camera button. Okay. Uh-oh. No! Ugh. I'll go wide. I'll go around here. Past all these objects that I could smash into. I'm not worried. There. Whew. One of my least favorite shines done with. You know, at least from the perspective of kid me. If I were to actually rank them all, I don't know what I would say is the worst. Aside from the obvious. Alright. Time to go fight Shadow Mario. Isn't it interesting how his Shadow Mario's theme for when you chase him is the underground theme from Super Mario Bros? It's like they're saying the opposite of Mario's theme, which is basically the ground theme, is the underground theme. Which, you know, that makes sense. Above ground, underground. I guess they couldn't come up with any funky beats to use, you know, to remix the castle theme into. And he's done. Hey, I'll remember this. Will you? Will you? Because I'm not sure that you will. I'm not sure what I was trying to get at with that. You'll remember this, huh? We'll see about that. Guess I know Noki Bay. I don't want to go there right now. I have the whole game open to me right now. But let's take it one world at a time. It's Ricco Harbor time. I think that's another problem people have with the blue coins is that they, you know, they flip-flop between worlds and they forget if they've gotten all the blue coins in an area or not. Everyone's happy because I beat the guy. The market back there is just jumping these days. And here the Doot Doot sisters are here. I can't miss them. They seriously called them that? They're the Doot Doot sisters? What, do they fight with hunting horns? Have you met the Yoshi at Peanut Park? If you haven't, then you'll be in the dark. No friendly Yoshi? You'll fail this test. You'll just run around delaying your quest. You need a Yoshi! He's your friend and mine. Head to Peanut Park, then come back anytime. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. Oh, geez, stupid Skyrim NPC quotes. Oh, there's the turbo nozzle. It's good that they at least have that tip there. That like, hey, you need Yoshi. Did you get him out of Peanut Park? No? Well, then come back. I don't even remember what I wanted to do with the turbo nozzle. Yes, I do. I remember now. Excuse me. That Mario was freaking out. I wanted to get that coin. You know the one. Sorry, this is reminding me when ZZ Top in the, I think it's LaGrange, where it is, you know what I'm talking about. Sure, ZZ Top. I know what you're talking about. I'll just take the crane up. And then, guess I'll spin jump. Never mind, I'll regular jump. And I'll grab this chain link. It's not a fence, but... So here's the Doot Doot sisters. Why are fans so dirty and unfashionable? It gets on my nerves. Doot Doo, Doot Doo. You know, they're not actually doing the sound. I think they're onomatopoeia-ing. It's like there are NPCs in this game that sound like they're going doot doo, doot doo. But these ladies, they're not. The guys are, kind of. I mean, not do, but they're making their own happy noise. Excuse me, sir. Could you step back a bit? Do. That's when they're not quite in sync that I dig their dancing. Do. I suppose they did that because I started talking to them. That was best. Do, whatever. Whee! Do. I just want to keep dancing forever! Yeah, my 9 o'clock alarm. We're almost done here. Just gotta get this one shine. I'll get this blue coin. I mean, there's still like 15 more blue coins to get. Geez, that's crazy. We're almost done this world, and I do not know where the other 15 are. Not really. Gotcha. Oh, 23. 23 is number 1. Can I seriously not talk to these tubers? Well, you know, as long as they're Farfig tubing, it's fine. Okay, so now we gotta get a durian for Yoshi. What do you have to say? Man, I'm actually kind of surprised at how funny the NPCs are. The Tutu sisters are here? Wow, I'm gonna have to quit working early today. I'm glad I'm taking the time to stop and talk to them, because I don't think a lot of people do. Like, these NPCs are pretty funny. The Doot sisters. And everyone is excited to go see them. Except this guy, he'd rather stare at the sun. Oh hey, could you do me a favor and get up on top of this tank? There's a switch up there that I'd like you to jump on. Looks like a piece of fruit's jammed in the pipe. It's probably easier to get up there with the turbo or with the hover nozzle, so I will hover nozzle. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get a little tutorial for that. Which, why would I? It's the hover nozzle. I already have it. I guess I'm just not used to opening up those boxes when it's not the first time I've opened up a box in the world. Alright, here's that switch. Oh, look, they do have a helicopter that lands on the helipad. First fruit. First fruit is a durian. Exactly what I needed. Purple Yoshi. So nobody's selling fruit around here? So the fishmonger doesn't usually sell fruit, right? Well, there was a picture of a fruit on the tank over there. But I haven't seen any fruit stands all around at all. I guess that... Man, the purple just seems so bright right now. This is crazy. To get distracted by Yoshi's purpleness. Yeah, all the NPCs around here seem to be giving you a hint that you need to get fruit from the fruit machine, which is pretty good. Well, this place just gets more and more lively every day. So our hero is heading home soon. How sad. Who's your hero? Is he the guy in the helicopter? I might be able to sell you some blooper. Got any? No. Even if I bought this, I couldn't eat it all at once. I wonder if they're selling in smaller portions. I just don't know which one to buy and take home. Maybe I shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Because I gotta shoot the basket of fish. I'm not gonna scream that like Chugga Conroy did, because I don't feel like screaming right now. I wonder if I could just get really smart by eating all the fish here. That's not how fish work. But I bet I could get a blue coin by eating all these blue butterflies. Why can't Yoshi eat the one up? No, I don't want to talk to the girl. I want to swim with the duck ring too. Where'd the... Did I eat all the... No, there's one. There we go. Save, continue. 120 shines, we're done! No, that's blue coins. Okay, 5 more, and I know where one of them is. And it's over this way. Past the Doot sisters. Man, Yoshi jumps high! And it's That guy. No, you can't take that coin, it's mine. I don't care if I jumped on you. Okay, so there's 4 more that I do not know the exact location of. Just like the location of the Ringmaster's head. I could not resist. Excuse me. Woohoo! So happy. Man, Yoshi feels great in this game. Shoot this basket of fish? Hello? Wow, 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 wow. Shoot the boat. It's just hitting me how funny it is that Yoshi can... It's like, instead of using Flood while on Yoshi's back, they just say, you know what? Yoshi Vomit. They call it juice, but like, it's coming out of his mouth. What is it other than vomit? Like, I hate to be that guy, but it's like, seriously. What other projectile fluids come from someone's mouth? Like, the only other thing I can think of is like snake venom. Yoshi's not venomous. Wahoo! No, Yoshi! I'm sorry, Yoshi. I don't think Yoshi actually dies, because like he turns into particles like when you teleport. So I think Yoshi just gets teleported back to his egg. Here's a perspective I bet you never heard before. Because people are so quick to be like, oh man, this game is this child-friendly game that likes to be all bright and sunshine. It's way darker when you actually think about it. You know, Kirby is actually a genocidal maniac because he eats everyone. It's just Kirby, man. So calm down. That honestly gets under my skin. Like, not everything has to have a dark side to it. Just let Yoshi not die when he falls in the water. It's just a video game. Oh, but Mario's a maniac because he's always throwing Yoshi in the pits. Like, we already went over this. He doesn't do that in canon. They're friends. He never throws Yoshi in the pit because the game never requires you to do that. Oh, the landing zone is full up. Get out of the way. Oh, it's still depressed. Which is like another They Might Be Giants song. It's like, over time it flattens out, but I am still depressed. Okay. What else can I get around here? With the Yoshster. Nope. Nope. Okay. I didn't want to make this jump unless I... Oh, this guy's the hero. He's the boat guy. The captain. Leisure is a big part of my life, my boy. But so is work. It's about time for me to head home in my private helicopter. As for you, you keep up the good work. You're a spunky one. Oh man, it's even got little curtains. Those are tiny windows. Wow. Gonna spray this helicopter with Yoshi juice in case there's a blue coin around here. Go so funny. I want to say there's X's up on the roof now. No. That was a pathetic spin jump, Yoshi. No? Okay. Whee! Yoshi is so happy and he goes so high. It's great. Well, there's not really anywhere else we can get to with Yoshi. Except for like some extra ships on the port and maybe some scaffolding, but I don't think there's anything up on the scaffolding to get with Yoshi in particular. I feel like there might be some M's up there, but you don't need Yoshi for those. Unless they're covered in orange juice generators. Would you please go the direction I want you to go in? Okay, land on this. I'll land up here. No, Yoshi! Okay, fine. I think there's a blue coin to get with the submarine. You, like, raise it up enough. It's like Josh Groban, you raise it up. Oh, today is just... It just feels different for some reason. I feel powerful enough to send you flying to another world! I didn't... Okay, well, I guess that's how you're supposed to find that blue coin. These freaking chucksters and their non-consensual throwing. I think if they were to, like, remake this game or port this game, update this game a little bit, because I know they did port it to Switch, which you can't get anymore, which is so stupid, but, probably already know that. They should update the chucksters so that you can tell by looking at them that they're a chuckster. Because it is kind of stupid that they could just throw you off of whatever you're doing and completely disrupt you. Although that is funny when you think about it. That what other video games have NPCs that just decide, you know what, you talk to me, so I'm gonna throw you. Like, none other than I can think of. So there's maybe something in the... I want to say there's something in the cage now. So let's go check inside the cage. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. And then we go down. Grab out! Grab out! Okay. Yeah, this guy. There, I gotta scratch my nose. So now I'm missing 3? 3. Where do you think they could be? Okay, get down. I feel like there are more in the water. Oh yeah, I didn't spin the submarine like I said. Hello? Surpassing my big bro is just a matter of time. I know it. Whoa! He threw me into the cage. That was a good throw. Whee! Oh, get... You bump your head, it's annoying. Alright. There's no spinner for the submarine in this level. Alright, I'll have to go to another one. If I can at least figure out where the other 2 blue coins are, that'd be great. So I like the fact that I did that. I turned the camera while spinning. I want to say there's like a particular enemy you have to shoot with Yoshi's vomit to get them to drop blue coins. But I can't think of who. Oh yeah, sorry, Durian. To think that part of what makes this hard is just the random generation of fruit. Give Durian, please. That's pineapple! I said Durian! Fine then. Don't go over. Bananas! What is this, the intro to Donkey Kong 64? No, not that. Dude. Dude. Dude! Oh, come on. Would you stop? Give me a durian. Aw, oh, man, I almost made it. The rocket nozzle is bad. The rocket nozzle is bad for this. Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel. Alright, I'll get the shine. I'll go get the red coin mission, and then we'll end, and then I'll just have to think about where blue coins could be hiding off stream, and we'll get them later. Would you stop? Why is this fruit machine just so inconvenient? There's my durian. Did I just jumped off the durian? And it didn't move? Well, that was cool, but now when yeah, you could just jump on your durian. I guess that's the Dura part of durian. Alright. Purple platform adventure. Whee. Oh yeah, there's an M up here. There might be two. So that's at least one of the three I don't know of. Oh shoot. Nope, spin jump Yoshi. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's an M. How about I go destroy the orange juice scenery first? Because I'm pretty sure you can rocket nozzle this. Okay, just leave without me, sure. Good old, like, I was gonna say bubblegum pink, but I'm like, no, that's not what it's making me think of. I can taste what it's making me think of, and that's not bubblegum. It's pink starburst. That's what it's making me think of. Okay, if they were to make a Sunshine sequel, do you think they'd make Yoshi swim? Oh no! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I asked that question before. Like, if they remade Sunshine, would they make him swim? No! Okay. Let's go get a new one. And I gotta wait for him to disappear too. I'm halfway tempted to just leave this running and go take a break. Oh, it's the Ferris wheel. I was like, oh, there's balloons over there. Like hot air balloons? No, it's the Ferris wheel cars. I could use some coins, some healing. Get up there. Probably by this. I could still see him up there. Take that, modern Pokemon games, in your short render distance. Super Mario Sunshine beats you. I'm honestly not gonna let that go, and I'm not even that big a Pokemon fan. But like, come on. Like, Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise in the world, beating out Star Wars. You can't tell me they don't have the money to make better graphics, you know, to put more time into graphics than that. To hire a bunch of people that can work on the graphics so they look good. You know, and not just okay, not just fine, but like genuinely good. Just in time, Yoshi. Durian was about to disappear. Okay, I will not make the same mistake again of jumping onto the cage to shoot the orange juice generator. So I was trying to get my voice warble, and then it didn't really work. Grab the coconut. Grab the coconut. There. Kind of sounds like he goes yummy. Wasn't sure it would make that. Okay. Just wait for it to come back down. And by come back down, I mean turn back into a Cheep Cheep. Which is a good thing this doesn't kill the Cheep Cheeps, like it does other enemies. Come on. Ow. Oh, I can shoot it from here. Take that, orange juice. I like drinking orange juice in the morning, but... Well, I guess I can't say I don't like drinking it any other time, but like... Now is not the time for orange juice. Okay, how about I go get that M? Alright. Come back up. And then we could get the shine. I can't believe they don't let you get the shine with Yoshi. Why can Yoshi not go through these panels? He should. What? Huh? Yoshi falls... He falls flat in his stomach when you do that. It's also a fun sound he makes. Sorry, Yoshi, bye. You can't help. You've done all you can. You can't collect it with me. Even though there is an animation for collecting shines with Yoshi. I probably sound madder than I mean to. It's like, I'm not mad. Like, I get it. They wanted to cage it so that the only way you can get it is by having Yoshi up there. But in doing that, they made it where Yoshi can't collect it. It's fine. They didn't do it on purpose. It's just, how else are you supposed to make it where you need Yoshi to get up there? Okay, where is Secret of Rico Tower? More red coins. 6 lives. Probably gonna spend them all. I was wondering what that sound was of, like, you know, it made the noise of hitting something. Yeah, that. It's those guys. There's probably no more blue coins involved with them. Or involving them. But I'm still wondering, where are those last two? They must be in the water. You know what? When I get the shine, I'll go back in. I'll grab the turbo nozzle and we'll run around the water. Okay, so I can at least get into a life loop. life profit. Oh, get it. Get it. There, okay. Don't die on the way to the shine. Oh, wait, that's backwards. It's like, man, this jump feels weird. I don't remember it being that high. Okay, don't try to be fancy, just get the shine. There. I get tense when doing that, because it's like, yeah, you screw up, you gotta start over. And I don't like having to start over just because I made one mistake. Never been a fan of that. That's why I hate instant knockdowns in Punch-Out! It's like, okay, I made one mistake and now I gotta die? That's stupid. I think I've already ranted about how I think it's stupid that Rick Bruiser has an instant knockdown. He doesn't need it. Like, I'll accept Super Macho Man having instant knockdowns because that's kind of his gimmick, is the whatever spin, Super Macho spin, whatever he calls it. But like, Rick Bruiser doesn't need that. Okay, turbo nozzle. Turbo nozzle. Whoop. Did I kill the... I killed the guy by opening the gate while on the same side of the fences. That's not how that works. Oh, I thought that guy was stuck. Okay, for some reason I want to say there's a coin involved with this guy? Or that guy? No? Is there an M on the side of the ship? Oh wait, yeah, there was, and I got that one. There's a one on the other side? Ow. Well, not in this mission. You know, honestly, if I can't figure it out, I might just look it up. Because it could very well be a mission-specific one. And if I'm not gonna comb every mission to try to find the coins I'm missing. If it comes down to 2. See, I seriously could swear that there were more blue coins, like, here. I'm just gonna, like, maybe spray the propellers? That's not how that works. Is there an M on this side of the wall? I feel like there might be an M in here. I don't know. Get on the hook. Fine, don't get on the hook, jeez. Just get out of the ship. Get out of the ship. Maybe one of the spiders on, like, up here had one? In one of the missions that they, that they appear in? Which is obviously not this one. I do feel like that's too obscure for a blue coin to be hidden in. Like, a random enemy that only appears on like the blooper is one thing because that's basically redoing a shine, but instead of getting a shine, you get a blue coin. But like having one of the spiders on one of these random walls have a coin, that doesn't seem right. You know, I want to give the designers more credit than that when it comes to hiding the blue coins. Oh yeah, there's the submarine. Then it was like, yeah, you probably you spin it. But this is not a mission where you can spin it. But then where would that leave the last one? Maybe above the water somewhere? Like in blooper surfing? Let's go to blooper surfing. My timer, that's supposed to be like my Twitch stats timer. It says 26 minutes. No, we've been live for almost 2 hours. So no, not 26 minutes. Would you stop it with the fireworks out there? Blooper surfing safari. Why do they call it a safari? Isn't a safari supposed to be like an adventure? You know, like you go out on a safari to view animals. Oh, wait. Don't get on it just yet. Because... Oh, wait, is there something to do with this? Like, I'm vaguely... Ow. Like, doesn't this look weird? It looks like something you would interact with. Alright. I don't remember what I was here to check. The submarine, that's right. Let's see if I can get a good spin jump going on this crate. That's not a spin jump, but it worked. Alright. I'll take it. Ugh, I would like those bloopers to stop making that noise in my ear. What? Is there no wheel here, too? Wheelie? Wheelie. Is it higher? That platform doesn't go low enough for me to get up. Let's see if I can make it this way. Yeah, there we go. Wait, is there a blue coin in the maze? It doesn't look like it. But maybe in the first mission. You get out of here. Okay. So there's no wheel up here, so it must be the first mission, I assume. Because in that one... Ow. Because in that one, the submarine is actually like a required part. You know, assuming you don't do it how I did it. Aren't the fronts of these boats bouncy or something? No? Oh, but that one is. No? I could swear. Okay, fine. Don't be bouncy. And it doesn't look like there's more blue coins, like, that you gotta jump for. I don't know why I go over here to look over there. Oh. It's like, what is that ball? That's Gelato Beach. Which, you know, now that I think about it, that's always made me think of a gumball machine. Camera, would you please stop tilting up? I just realized it's like Bubsy 3D's camera, except not awful. Because it doesn't, like, it doesn't get directly below you, it just tilts down a little bit to try to help you with your depth. Just like Bubsy 3D's camera. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no blue coins here. Except for me, okay. I gotta stop making jokes about the fact that that's my name. We get it. Ow. Oh no, he does a blah this time. I know he says ow sometimes when he gets kicked out of the level. Okay, I was gonna hit A, but it's like, no, don't, not shine 8. We want shine 1. Goober Blooper breaks out. I still feel like those canoes. Like, you gotta squirt the canoes. Or spray them with Yoshi. I swear there's at least one. Excuse me. Stop burping! Oh, you thought you were gonna go into rest mode, Flood, huh? No, we're not done yet. No, don't rest mode. Look at that guy. He was stuck in the up part of his animation. Okay, submarine. Yeah, there's the spinner. Then the other thing was the maze. I heard that you can raise the sub by spinning that thing. But how in the world are you supposed to do that? You don't happen to know, do you? Yeah, you gotta get the gust bellows from the Lanayru mine. Yeah, there you go. So now I just need one. Yeah, there's one more. Please tell me it's in the maze. It's not in the maze, is it? Where could it be? It's gotta be a mission specific one. That's gotta be what's up. Oh, the submarine stayed up. Cool. Like, I don't suppose Yoshi is now in the level, is he? So that'd be, you know, I feel like spraying these guys with them would get you something. Okay, I've squirted them all before, right? Yeah. Get the X that was on the side. I guess that's the problem with doing it the way you want to do it. Is like, well, you know, if they put stuff on the required path, you're gonna miss it. And if the blue coin is somewhere around here on the required path, I missed it. Maybe it's up there? You know, reward you for going up there before the caged shine sprite is there. Alright. Man, my throat is just so sore. But I want to find that coin. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Nope. Is it around here? Maybe you have it. No. I feel like it's a pretty safe bet to say it's up here. Or somewhere up high. Is it maybe up where the Cage Shine Sprite is when not in that mission? Oh, it's Gelato Beach again. It's like, what is that? Is that a cloud? No? Hmm. I'm really thinking on where it could be. Ow. I still feel like there's one down here. Wait, was it in the box? Like here? I feel like I'm close to it. I've got to be. Good throw. It's not under the goo. I've cleaned all the goo before. Guess I'll get this one up again. Maybe spray it with Yoshi? I think I'm willing to look it up now, because I feel like I very much feel like it is something to do with that, and I don't know, like, it must be like a mission-specific M that shows up there. Oh, actually, I do want to check where the eighth shine is. The Yoshi. No, not Yoshi Safari. That's the Blooper Safari. No, do this. Okay, fine. Do that. I want it to spin jump, but okay. Man, I'm just not happy about going over time. Oh, there's no rocket nozzle over there. Ah! I don't need those guys jumping out of the water. I don't need that crane. Is it here? This feels like a good spot to put one. And there's Goopa Blooper again. Hello, Blooper. Of the Goopa variety, I suppose. It's not an M up here. This is just another, like, sewer entrance, isn't it? Yeah. Is it in the sewer? Okay, that's that end. See, now I feel like the sewer is a good bet. Okay, there's some coins. Hello? Please? No. Hmm. Maybe you get it for jumping out of a specific one? No. That does sound familiar, though. It's like I've come out of these before, haven't I? Why did you dive, Mario? Spray a door or a window? Is that just Delfino? I guess it'll be an open window, because that's what they are in Delfino. Why not try pulling on it? Why not try giving me a hint where the blue coin is? Oh shoot, is there no rocket nozzle in this level? Like, at all? I might still be able to check those platforms. For the most part. But not if you do that. I'm just gonna look it up. I can't keep running around checking things manually. Popping in and out of missions. Like some kind of monkey. I was gonna say banana. That's not quite right. Rico harboring some sour feelings towards Rico. Okay, there's that one. That one is M on the side of the boat. Is the submarine. Floating above the water edge in the harbor. Use wasting blue or turbo nozzle or rocket nozzle. Chair stops squeaking. Floating above the water on the way to surfing course. Got that one. That's 2 M's near the warehouse. Spider. Lighthouse tower. Fountain. Use Yoshi to eat a swarm of blue butterflies. I got that. There's M. Dead end platform catwalk. Pretty sure I got that one. Dead end catwalk platform. Also got that one. So 3 to 8 Yoshi recommended. So you don't need Yoshi to kill that one spider on the wall. There's M. Crate. One in the water. The 2 X's. Oh. Okay, this is one I don't feel bad about having to look up. I also didn't see if it was mission specific, so hopefully not. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one I was remembering Masay getting mad at for being obscure. It's like, yeah, that's not a spot I would expect you to check. That's not a spot I think is pretty logical to check. And you know the sad thing is, when I was going around spraying windows, it's like, okay, this is what you do when you're at the end of your rope, when you have no other ideas of what to do. You just go around spraying windows. So like you spray up there, you spray there, you spray anything that looks like it could be something. Nothing. Yeah, that one. I will concede that one is. That is stupid. And I have no idea how you expect it to think about doing that. It's like, okay, spraying the ground, that's one thing. You know, running around doing this. Way easier to accidentally come across when you don't know it's there than this. Like, when are you ever going to go around spraying walls? Well, I guess now. Now that I know they hide them on the walls sometimes, I'll just keep spraying walls. Okay, that's it for this stream. Save state. Thank you for watching. We'll be back for more on Monday. Bye.